Lions minus 1.5 on the road. Jaguars minus 3. I really like the Commanders in this game plus 8.5. I'm going to take the Eagles to win the game, probably by like a field goal, but Commanders will cover this game. I feel pretty. I'm going to take the Buccaneers plus 3. I like the Houston Texans here. I'm taking the Ravens plus 2.5. I'm going to go Rams. I'm taking Cowboys minus 6. I'm going Titans plus 2.5. I'm taking Chargers minus 6 because the Seahawks are going to cover their plus 1.5. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Week 5 NFL ATS Picks. And boy, did I have a weekend. 2 11-team parlays, cash. $7,000, 7.2.
He's hot right now.
Follow the channel. These are winners. Everybody else, 3 people hit their, mostly. Three people hit their locks. Me, Zach, and Cody. Nate Dogg missed the lock by a half a point with the Broncos minus 3.5. Kind of brutal. The record's on the screen now. I'm 40-23. Electric. Nate, 34-29. Cody caught Zach at 29-34 because Cody had a great week 4 at 11-5. Nate went 9-7. I went 12-4. Zach brought up the rear this week at 6-10. Let's get right into it. Any thoughts? Thoughts on week 4?
I think it's easy. You just tail. That's it. You make money.
Simple.
It's easy.
Right, through 4 weeks, if you're tailing him and fading me, you're making a lot of money. But this week, tail me.
It's only week 5. A lot of picks to come. We also have our first set of bye weeks this week, including the Seahawks, who won in dominant fashion, 3-1, Super Bowl bound, by the way. But let's jump right into it. Thursday Night Football, the 0-4 Chicago Bears. Blind mouse Justin Fields heading up to Washington to take on the Commanders. Commanders are minus 5.5. As always, I'll start this first game. I'm going to take the points with the Bears. Don't feel good about it. Justin Fields showed some things. Obviously, that Broncos defense is not good. Both teams were awful. Commanders will offer much more of a pass rush. But I don't know, prime time, I feel like this game will be within like 3 to 4 points. Commanders probably will honestly win, but I just think I don't trust them yet. They looked great. They were my lock last week against the Eagles, 8.5, way too many points. But against the Bears, I think the Bears keep it close enough, and it's a disgusting cover. I'll take the Bears.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go with the Bears here. I originally was on the Manders, but Justin Fields looked really good. That might have been a fluke, but I don't know. I think the Bears, they can figure something out. The Commanders played really well against the Eagles, but like you said, primetime games, I feel like they're always pretty close, except for last night, obviously. But the Giants suck, so that's different. Bears suck too, but I'm gonna go with the Bears plus 5.5.
Yeah, I'm riding with the Bears here as well. I agree with Colin and Zach. I think the spread's a little generous, so I'm going with the Bears. Yes, the Broncos have no defense, and that could be the big reason why Fields had a big day. But I'm gonna just ride the wave that he's like somewhat putting it together, and the Commanders don't offer they're not a super upgrade defensively over the Broncos, not like that. So. Give me the Bears to cover.
This is definitely not a best bet.
Nah, this is a tough one.
I'm going to be taking the Commanders like I do every week.
That's true.
The minus 5.5 here. They looked great against the Eagles. I love the Commanders. I like Bieniemy. I like Ron Rivera. I like that offense. They got a great defense too. And I just think I can't take a guy who just blew a 28-7 lead at home. At home. At home. So I'm going to go with the Commanders. NFC East is the best.
Next up, we're across the pond again in London. The Bills hosting the Jaguars. The Jaguars playing their second straight game in London. I don't know what the deal. I don't get that really. I think it's kind of stupid. Yeah, also, the Jaguars get to stay there and rest and just chill, and the Bills now have to come across.
I heard ETN.
Oh, the Jaguars they said right.
There is Travis
Yeah.
ETN was spotted at like a prostitute joint, I guess.
Yeah,
are
you
serious?
It's probably why he's averaging 2 yards a carry. He's so bad.
All right, Cody, where are you going? Bills minus 5.5. Cody, where are you going?
He's killing me, man. ETN, you got to be better. With that being said, I'm going with the Jaguars to cover here, plus 5.5. They're going to be in London, practicing in London. I think this is kind of their home field advantage to an extent because they play here a lot more than any other NFL team. And I really think they can keep this game close. I don't think the Bills will lose here, but it could be an upset. You never know. Jaguars have a lot of firepower, and the Bills just had a ton of big losses. I know Von Miller might be coming back, but they just lost T. White with the Achilles. So I'm gonna go with the Jaguars here.
Right.
The Jaguars.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Jacksonville as well in this game for the spread. The Jaguars do have an electric offense that I think will keep up with the Bills. I anticipate a shootout in this game, but Calvin Ridley, man, they got to give him the ball more. Like 2 targets last game. Come on.
2 targets.
Now Davis White, he's gone
Against his prior team, his former
Yes,
team.
yeah.
2 targets.
Yeah,
So
that's sick. But Davis White being out, the Bills' defense a little more suspect in the secondary. Jaguars, great receivers. I like the Jaguars to cover.
I'm going to trust my gut here. I'm going to go with the Bills. They just had a great week. They looked like the best offense in the league. The Jaguars, yeah, they're pretty much playing at their home field, but I'm not going to overthink this. Josh Allen's a way better quarterback. Stephon Diggs is him. He's him. I'm going to lay the 5.5 with the Bills across the drink.
All right, I'm going to take the Jaguars plus 5.5. Zach, first lone wolf of the show. I've heard that before.
Yeah.
I like the Jaguars to cover. Again, these first 2 games are pretty tough in my opinion, but I think the Bills could win by 3 or even the Jaguars get the upset. So I'm going to take the points with the London boys.
Across the drink.
All right, next up we got the Texans at the Falcons. The Falcons are minus 2.5 at home. And Cody, I have a question. What are these?
Let me take a look.
You're very familiar with these, right? What are these things called?
I'm very familiar. These
These
are poker chips.
Yes, they are. And what do you do when you trust something so much? What are you? You're like
I'm all in.
You're all in. I'm all in on the Texans. Plus 2.5. I called it last week. They beat the Steelers. They beat Nate Dogg into the ground.
You did.
CJ Stroud, he's blowing my mind. He's going to be a
Roy.
top 10 quarterback in this league very soon. What is Desmond Ritter?
I
Desmond
love his
Ritter looks
mentality.
awful. CJ Stroud, they got weapons too. Nico Collins, Tank Dell, Damian Pierce is kind of overrated, but
That's
still.
a duo. That's a duo. Nico and
Bobby
CJ.
Trees.
That's a
This
duo.
team has a lot of talent. I'm getting 2.5 points. I'm not saying they're going to be like dominant all season, but this is a spot where I think I was on them last week. I'm still on them. Texans again. Run it back.
Yeah, I fell into the trap last week of picking the Steelers, and that cost me some coin. But I'm going to go with the all-in play, too. I'm going to go with the Texans here. CJ Stroud looks like the man. Tank Dell and Nico Collins are nasty. I think this is simple. Plus 2.5 Texans.
Yeah, I mean, Texans beat down my Steelers last week. Also cost me some coin.
Yeah,
Ruined my Fab 5. Had a Fab 5. And I went 4 or 5 because the Texans.
Ruined my
Anyways.
Fab 10.
Forget about it.
Anyways, yeah, I was very impressed with CJ Stroud, like the way he played against the Steelers defense too. I said last week he threw his first pick on the Steelers defense, 300 yards, no worries. Played a great game. The Falcons. If he did that to the Steelers defense, I'm not really worried about the Falcons defense overall. CJ Stroud, to CV's point, looking very good. Might be one of the best ones, better ones overall. Give me the Texans.
I'm gonna be riding with the fucking Texans.
Let's go.
You thought I was gonna say Falcons? I was not gonna say Falcons.
Yeah,
I'm going with the Texans here. They look great. I have no reason to bet on Desmond Ritter after what I just saw over in London.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to watch. I turned the TV off at halftime. I don't need to be seeing picks.
Shout out.
What was he doing next?
Shout out, pardon my
He looked
take.
like Danny
They were
Jones.
saying on Pardon My Take how like Kyle Pitts he's just getting cardio in. Like they don't use him.
Dude, they-
like
no,
he's
yeah,
just he's just
Kyle
running
Pitts
out.
is walking on a train.
Bro, honestly,
it's so funny.
if they started Woody in that game, the Falcons might have won. So
But, yeah, Woody or Buzz might be better
Woody,
than
probably
You
Woody.
guys
Desmond
ranked
Ritter.
that little broadcast on Nickelodeon, whatever it was. I thought it was brutal. I watched one drive, bro. The thing's lagging. I see players like rubbing on each other. It's like I'm in a GTA lobby, bro. I
Did you
couldn't-
see? Hey, wait! Did you see Booger?
Booger?
Booger.
No, I didn't. Was he fat?
Boogers McFarland's.
Oh, Booger McFarland.
Wait, he was
Yeah.
he was cartoon in that shit too.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I didn't see him in the
I didn't see that part. Like I said, I watched one drive.
Toy Story game, crazy.
Woody QB1.
Making my eyes bleed.
Woody and Buzz.
So sick.
Next up, we got the Detroit Lions hosting the Panthers. The Panthers 0-4, Lions 3-1. Who did the Lions lose to? Oh, Seahawks, shocker. Lions are minus 8.5 at Ford Field. I'll open up here. No, actually, I'll let Cody start. 8.5.
Wow, this is interesting. This is really
Weird
interesting.
line. Well, not a weird line, but just a tough line.
There's only
Oh
one
my
thing
God.
you can do here. It is a tough line, but I'm gonna lay the points with the Lions at home field. Bryce Young is just not impressing me. In the preseason he was, but
really
I
thought he
gotta
was
stop
doing
judging
better.
people on
I
preseason.
really thought he was doing better.
I think
I
Jared
don't think
Goff
it's
is gonna
him,
light
though.
the
It's not
Panthers
him.
up. He can light
I
them
don't
up,
feel it.
and I'm just gonna take
he's not.
the Lions.
All right,
He's not even playing that. I mean, he's not
No,
playing
it's
that
not.
bad.
It's not him. I feel like if he was on the Texans, he'd be doing the same thing Stroud is.
I feel you.
Panthers suck.
But yeah, I don't know. I like the Lions to win the game, but with that spread, I'm gonna trust the Panthers to keep it a little bit close. Their defense, I think they played Kirk Cousins and the Vikings' high-powered offense pretty well. I think they can somewhat contain the Lions maybe a little bit, so I like the Panthers for the spread. I'm gonna trust that defense in this one.
I'm not gonna overthink this one. I'm gonna go with Cody laying the large 8.5. The Panthers look terrible. I mean, Thielen's a dog, but he's got fucked up ankles, and he's their wide receiver one. He can't create space.
The Lions are great at home too.
And that's who Bryce Young has to throw to every fucking time. The Panthers are
DJ
a poverty. They suck, and they almost beat the Vikings too. So I don't know. I'm still laying the points 8.5. The Vikings suck, but yeah, Lions.
All right, I'm gonna go with the Lions as well. Make Nate Dogg a lone wolf here. Lions
I love it though.
The Lions are.
You love it? You feel good about that?
The Lions are impressing me. Although
Sprinkle
last time he said, "Do you feel good about that?" It was the Cardinals-Cowboys. He had the Cardinals.
Oh,
I love it.
Do I switch? No.
I'm
Lions
switch.
minus 8.5. I think they win this
Lions
game by
just kill
10-17,
the
and they get a decent cover. All right, moving on. We got AFC South showdown here. Titans, Colts. Both teams 2-2. Colts a 1.5 favorite at home. This division, and I genuinely believe this, I think all 4 teams could technically win the division. Like I could actually see the Texans winning, the Colts winning, the Titans winning. I would lean towards the Jaguars still, obviously, but I really think this division is going to be chaotic and down to the final few weeks.
Colts aren't going to win it.
Jonathan Taylor might be back this week. Titans, I was on the Titans last week against the Bengals. This week, I'm flipping back over to the home team here. I'm taking the Colts minus 1.5. Mike Vrabel as a dog is great, and that's why I've been taking him sometimes. But I like the Colts in this spot at home. I think Anthony Richardson, he's done some really good things too. I think the rookie rankings right now, CJ Stroud, Anthony Richardson, Bryce Young, it's pretty concrete, I think. Right now.
He's been better than I thought he would be.
For quarterbacks. But yes, Puka's. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Colts at home.
I'm gonna go with Big Vrabes and the Titans here. I don't feel great about it, but I mean Vrabel's a great away coach. He has the stats for this game.
Underdog, yeah.
Richardson looks solid, but I'm gonna stick Derrick Henry too. I mean, he can change games. He can go he might have 2 yards this week, or he might have 130 and 2 touchdowns.
Yeah,
so it could
no
be
one
one
wants
of
to
those.
tackle him. Nobody.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm gonna go with the Titans here, plus money, plus 1.5.
So you like the money line?
I do.
But you're taking that point.
I mean, 1.5 is not really a line. It's money. It's money line
Saints
money line or
Saints
bust.
Packers 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Talk to me about that. Ugh. Gross.
True.
Go ahead, Nate Dogg.
I'm gonna pick the Titans this game. I will lay my coin on the Titans this game. All in. I love the Titans this game. I love the Titans this game. I like D Hop over anyone. The Colts have a wide receiver.
Michael Pittman.
I like Derrick Henry.
Michael Shipman, bro. Forget it, dude. This guy had
They had the shirts though. The shirts.
I like Derrick Henry over Zach Moss. I have John Taylor in fantasy. I hope he plays. But I do trust the Titans a little more in this game than the Colts. It's going to be a scrap for sure. I think probably a field goal game. To
Honestly,
be honest,
though, if Jonathan Taylor plays, doesn't he hate the Colts? He might try to lose the game. So I want Jonathan Taylor to play too.
I think you only get. I don't think you would get them 8 carries anyway. But
I mean, the suspect thing in this game is Ryan Tannehill on the Colts defense.
he's so old, dude. He's so old and washed.
It's not Tannehill though. It's Vrabel.
Yeah, he's playing.
But I trust the coach, Mike Vrabel. Give me the Titans.
Cody, am I a lone wolf?
No.
No, let's go.
I'm taking the Colts at home here, minus the 1.5. I like Richardson. Richardson just went toe to toe with Stafford, and everybody knows I like Stafford. Stafford's a good quarterback. He's a good game manager. He gets the job done.
Matthew.
It was a great game at Lucas
Jimmy
Oil.
Garoppolo's coming up soon. He said game manager.
Aiden McConnell. That tucked you in that interception.
Oh, yeah.
But we're gonna go with A. Rich,
7
Michael
G's.
Shipman, and the minus 1.5 with the Colts.
Michael shit.
Even though Vrabel's a fucking
That's a
great
rare
coach.
Cody and CVA and Z and Nate Martin's team up.
That's interesting. Next up, we got the Giants, who might have the worst offense in the league, and this is in a league with teams like the Jets. So, just saying.
Easiest
Cardinals
coin I've ever made.
Yeah, Giants are 1-3 going into Miami. Miami was just dealt their first loss to Buffalo on Sunday. Dolphins are laying a 10.5 points, so a big spread. Cody, are you laying the big number with the Dolphins, or are you somehow finding it in you to back Daniel Jones?
So tough.
Colton, I need you to put a jail cell over here as a graphic because that's where Danny Dimes belongs. Jail. 145 million?
Yeah.
Danny Dimes, that's legal robbery.
D-ball, bro.
I mean, yeah, Dable probably should be locked up too, but just you see the look he was giving him? That was looking like he has 3 heads.
He threw the tablet at him.
Just put the jail cell, put Danny Dimes behind bars. I'm never taking it. And give me the Dolphins. Tua, I don't like Tua. He's kind of brutal. But yeah, I don't need to say anything. Just give me the Dolphins.
Yeah, Tua's not even
Jail.
Yeah, I'm on with Cody here. I love the Dolphins in this game. Giants are in shambles. They can't move the ball. Overpaid Daniel Jones. Shouldn't have done it. Saquon Barkley, he might come back this game. He ain't gonna matter. I don't think it's gonna contribute anything to the score of the game is gonna happen. Dolphins, Tua, Jalen Waddle. If I get sprinkle anytime touchdown, Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle.
And Braxton Berrios.
And A-Chain and Mostert. It's going to be a 7 touchdown game.
Bro, they need a bounce back.
This is pretty easy. Dolphins minus 10.5. Honestly, alt line, whatever it is, whatever the max alt line is, just fucking hammer that.
We saw what they did to the Broncos, dude.
This could be a very disgusting game. Dayball might leave. He might leave in the middle of this game. He might. I mean, Danny Dimes should be in jail. He should be under the ground in a fucking straitjacket. Yeah, he should. Yeah, Achane touchdown, Mostert touchdown, Reek touchdown, and Waddle touchdown. Sprinkle that together in a same game.
It's a storm. Dolphins all here. The one thing that wasn't brought up was this Giants offensive line. Which is I can't think of any word besides putrid.
Injuries.
Seahawks had 11 sacks.
Yeah, and the Seahawks. The thing is, the Seahawks don't even have a great pass rush. That's my concern this year with the Seahawks, and they got to them 11 times.
11 sacks.
So what does that say about the Giants O line? They're I think the next worst offensive line, and then it's the Giants. The Giants are so far below.
Put the Georgia Bulldogs out there. That's how bad they are.
That's how bad. That's the reason I'm gonna lay the points to the Dolphins. I was trying to find it in me. I'm do the Giants somehow cover? But I can't. I'll lose with the Dolphins than lose with the Giants, because if I lose with the Giants, I'm
But this is also a 2 of 5 pick spot, just like every game.
This should be Dolphins.
I feel like
bro, if they do the Devin Achane, Raheem Mostert game plan,
no, that's true. They have the backs too. He doesn't even need a throw.
Give me the Dolphins minus 10.5. Next up, we got a line that's already moved a little bit in favor of the home team. It's the Ravens, 3-1 at the Steelers, 2-2. AFC North battle. Ravens demolished the Deshaun Watson-less Browns. Kenny Pickett looked pretty damn bad against he got hurt too, but against the Texans. I'm taking the Steelers at home. I think this is a get-right spot. Again, you're giving, Mike Tomlin laying points there. Give me the Texans. Mike Tomlin getting points at home. Give me the Steelers here. Nate Dogg was talking before the show. Lamar Jackson against the Steelers, not a lot of success historically. I will take the 3.5 points with the Steelers.
Yeah, I'm gonna ride Nate Duggan's here.
You like Doggy?
I like.
What are you saying, bro?
So originally I had the Ravens here, but Nate Duggan was telling me about how the Ravens play terrible against the Steelers, so I'm gonna 100% trust him on that, and I'm gonna go with the Steelers here. Duggan's storm coming.
Yeah. I mean, everyone will go with this. Steelers plus money at home in a division game that always gives you close, good games for the most part. I'll take the Steelers here. I'll take the Steelers in a get-right game, get them back on track. Ravens. They got it. Well, Steelers. We need to fire Matt Canada. I should have said that from the beginning. I'm sick of his play calling. I'm sick of it. He needs to be gone. Go.
Gone!
AB for OC. I'll take anything, bro.
We need AB back in Pittsburgh.
Timothy, bro.
Yeah.
What is it? Pitt, not the Palace?
You see his golf swing, bro? Yeah. That video was brutal.
Bro. Send fucking Canada's going to the Palace, bro, and then the Pitt.
That was the CTE slice, dude.
But yes, this game though, I do like. I'll take Steelers money on honestly this game.
So you're sprinkling the money on?
Yeah, I'll sprinkle Steelers.
But you're gonna take the points though.
For the show, you're taking the points.
Because I have to.
Yeah.
You love it though.
Yeah. All right. Give me the Steelers.
I've taken the Steelers every single week on this show, boys.
He's not.
And I'm taking the Ravens.
Yeah.
Oh.
I love the Ravens.
Storm goes off.
Mark Andrews and Lamar looking crazy last week. They're gonna do it again. The Steelers are banged up. That secondary is disgusting. What CJ Stroud just did to them, what do you think Lamar's gonna do, bro? I'm sorry. I don't care about the history, guy. CJ Stroud, Lamar.
Nah, wait, you know what? Yeah, I'm going with the Ravens.
That
was my original spot. I'm going with the Ravens. I'm sticking with the gut. -3.5. Lamar is nasty, dude. He's way better than fucking Kenny Pickett.
He looked great.
I'm
Lamar
sorry.
looked great, man.
Yeah, dude,
he threw for 2.
No,
he ran for 2.
Yeah, you know what? Yes.
Hey,
yes.
I
love it. I love
Yes, he
it.
ran for 2 TDs. He threw 2.
Yes.
Hey, Lamar's nasty, but let's
No,
see
I
if
love it. I love it.
I don't think he
love
ran
it. I needed that.
I don't know.
Next up, the battle of anemic offenses here. Saints at the Patriots. Patriots. Patriots minus 1.5 at Gillette here. Cody, I'll let you start. This is disgusting.
This is
Y'all see what happened. Bill, what's up, baby? I hope you're watching. Y'all know what it is, man. 35 piece to the face. Mac Jones was crying. Like, I don't know. Bailey Zappi, whatever. I don't even know who's starting this game. Probably Mac Jones, because Bill O'Brien's like, oh, he's gonna be better. That's what he says. Yeah, give me the fucking Saints. I don't like the Patriots. I think the Saints are better. It's in Gillette, right?
that's a grimy thing to say. Because the Saints
yeah. You know what? I'm taking the Saints though. I don't know. It's Belichick at home, but I'll take the Saints.
I think this will be a defensive battle for sure. 2 of the top defenses in the NFL.
Patriots banged up.
Top defense.
Patriots are banged up.
Yeah, 100%. They're banged up. They ain't winning this game. Give me the Saints. I don't think Mac Jones is going to do anything to the Saints defense. He might throw 2 more pick sixes. Who knows? Yeah. But
how did they move the ball?
Like I don't see it. Lattimore,
Cameron Jordan. Oh my
Cam
goodness.
Jordan for the pass rush.
And you see when Mac Jones throws that ball, it's like hanging up in the sky. It's like, when is it going to come down?
Is Kendrick Bourne going to move? Get anything off of Lattimore?
Isn't that funny? He's receiver 1. Juju can't even catch 2 passes anymore.
Juju
he doesn't get open, no separation.
Yo, they still have Matt Chu, right? Is he that secondary still?
Matthew? He's injured though.
Yeah,
he hasn't been playing. He's coming back.
Yeah, I was about to say he's still on the team, right?
Yeah, no, he's on the team.
But give me the Saints. I love the Saints.
Yeah, I like the Saints here too. I mean, Olave's gonna get the fuck out. He's so good, and Derek Carr is so bad.
I mean, last week was a pretty.
He almost had a deep touchdown, almost.
Yeah, he had a good.
I don't feel good taking the Saints here, but the Pats are just fucking terrible. They don't have Judon. They don't have their star defensive players, which is the only way they're gonna win a game at this point. Mac Jones is terrible. Ramondre sucks. I don't even know if he's playing. I have no idea. Seems like he's not playing though. So yeah, I'm gonna go with the Saints here. What is it? Plus 1.5.
Yes.
The plush money, man.
That's a money line though. That number's non-existent.
All right. I'm gonna go. I really think this is a Patriots spot at home. I'm gonna lay the 1.5 with New England. I really think they have to get this run game going early if they want to really pull away. I don't think they will pull away. There's just not enough offensive firepower on either side. I think we're looking at an
under here.
We're looking at a 2017 game, I think, regardless. But I think I would much prefer Bailey Zappi to start, and then I'd really like this pick. Mac Jones, I think, is awful. I think Drew Lock. I proudly declare that Drew Lock is better than Mac Jones. Drew Lock should get another chance, by the way. But
from who?
From somebody. Drew Lock's good, but the Seahawks don't even play this week.
Geno almost just ended his career.
The Seahawks have 2 starting quarterbacks. Just saying, but whatever. Anyway, in this spot, it's Patriots minus 1.5. Book it.
Yo, Seahawks sprinkle Super Bowl.
Hammer.
Yo, please tell me you placed that bet.
Geno Smith MVP?
I haven't.
Honestly,
I do every year, but I haven't done it yet.
Now
it's
3-1.
I also wanted Seahawks to win the NFC West at plus 190 in the beginning of the year. But Niners are... I'm just saying. Anyway. All right, next up, we got the broken Bengals right now. 1-3 at the frisky Cardinals. 1-3. Cardinals are only plus 3 at home.
This is tough.
A crazy line. I'm going to start... I faded the Bengals last week against the Titans, but I'm going to ride with the Bengals here. The Bengals... Joe Burrow is hurt. He's just so hurt right now. He can't move. Teams know this. They're pressuring him left and right.
More like he's sorry.
But I'm taking the Bengals. This is the definition.
You mean Macaulay Coughlin or whatever?
He's
Macaulay Culkin. That's who he is now.
He's
pull that picture up because that's what Joe Burrow is right now.
I think the Bengals have to win this game. This is a must-win game. They are still the better team. They have the better roster. They should go into Arizona and win by 4 points at least. So -3 Bengals.
Is he gonna play?
Burrow, I think, but regardless,
he shouldn't be playing though. And who's their backup quarterbacks?
They have Browning.
I don't need to hear the excuses.
Browning and McCarron.
He's sorry, dude. I don't give a fuck about his guy.
They have AJ McCarron
It's so bad. How can you be that bad with that much talent?
$55 million.
Yeah, I don't know.
Jail.
I think he got paid. I said this earlier in the show. I was
join him with Danny Jones.
I was
put them both in jail.
Yo, I said this though. I was like, Burrow got paid, and he's like, he doesn't want. He's
got
done.
his Birkin bag.
Yeah,
He's like, what's up,
So
I want to add before anybody makes. I really like the Bengals in this spot, -3.
Are they your lock of the week?
Oh, we'll get to that, but
wow.
there's another team on the board.
Yeah, I think I'm going to give the Bengals one more chance here.
I feel like you've said that.
I know, I've said that every week probably. Just because they have such a talented roster, like, how can you not be good with Jamar and T. Higgins on? Those guys are studs.
Tyler Boyd, veteran.
I mean, the Cardinals beat the Cowboys outright, so who the fuck knows what's going to happen? But yeah, I'm going to give them another shot. Bengals -3. Nate Dugans, know where he's going.
Yeah, to this point, the Bengals have 3 offensive touchdowns on the year.
Yeah,
that's insane to say.
Yeah, multiple games scoring only 3 points, or 2 games scoring only 3 points.
Absolutely an insane stat for a Joe Burrow-led offense with Tyler Boyd, T. Higgins, Joe Mixon, Jamar Chase. You have Jamar Chase over here saying, "I'm always open." You have Joe Burrow.
He said, "I'm always open."
Yeah. Oh, he's always effing.
Why don't they just throw him the ball?
You have T. Higgins who's forcing himself to play through cracked ribs because he knows his team needs him.
That's right.
You have
And Zach Taylor's just.
Yeah, you have Joe Burrow who's playing through this calf injury, and if that really is a contributing factor, they should rest him for a week or 2. But all that being said, give me the Cardinals. I like a money line this game.
Wow,
So you're taking the points.
But I'm taking the points. Okay. Give me the Cardinals.
For the show.
They've been scrappy.
For the show.
Josh Doobs, he's been causing problems.
we didn't mention
scrambling
Josh
left and right.
Dubes.
He's like the mascot of this show.
Yeah.
Dubes.
I don't care if it's Dubes.
I looked for
You
bobbleheads.
feel
I couldn't
good
find
about the
them.
Bengals, dude?
I feel pretty good.
You just got to take the Bengals here. I saw like over 70% of the public is already hammering the Cardinals, and the spread hasn't changed a wink. That already tells me the reverse line movement, where this is going. Give me the Bengals -3.
All right.
And it's a lock.
All right. Ooh.
Bungles.
All right. I'm actually going to open this next game because I really like this one too. Eagles 4-0 at the Rams 2-2. Rams +4.5 at home. And I'm all over the Rams in this spot at home. Cooper Kupp should return this week. At least that's the plan. Puka Nacua, by the way, called last week that he would get his first NFL touchdown. Puka Nacua gets his first NFL touchdown this week. What was the game-winning touchdown?
He's a stud.
Puka Nacua. I was razor sharp last week. Anyway, in this spot, Rams at home, getting 4.5 points. Matthew Stafford is legit. Like, I would take him over so many quarterbacks that like others might not. Like,
He's
for
gotta
1
be in the
year,
top 10, man.
and he's such a tough dude. Like, I love the Rams. I hate the Rams, but I love the Rams in this spot. I hate the Rams, but I like them in this spot.
Yeah,
love them in this spot.
I love them too. I love the Rams in the spot. I think they're 3-0 against the, or something. They're undefeated against the spread at home this year. I saw that. Is Cooper Kupp playing?
That's right. Yeah, he's supposed to be playing.
He's on track.
But either way, I would take
I
the
wonder
Rams anyway.
that's going to be interesting. I mean, I think it's just going to add so much more power to this offense. So I really like this though. Rams +4.5. Schmeagles they're good, but I think they're due for a loss.
Yeah, this game's a little bit of a toss-up for me in this game, but I'm gonna lay my faith into the Rams. Cooper Kupp coming back. They have offense looking pretty high octane, with Stafford looking back to his normal self. Eagles suspect, defense a little suspect, a little shaky in the secondary, and the Eagles, even though they're 4-0, they haven't looked like they don't look like they're a top.
Go through it.
Team,
they let the Patriots in that game.
Yeah.
They edged out. I mean, this past week did they look impressive? They looked decent. I mean, at times they looked decent. Like, they had some big plays. I guess it was more the Commanders were looking good, but
Yeah,
the Eagles have not been dominant.
The Vikings game, they weren't even that dominant either.
Yeah, they let them right back too.
Vikings
suck.
Vikings they suck. They literally suck.
We're getting to that game soon. So what was Rams? All right, Cody Storm.
No, I'm going to take the Eagles, who are 4-0, make it 5-0, and they're going to cover the line of 4.5. It's a weird line. I like Eagles. Nobody's guarding A.J. Brown on that secondary. It's just not going to happen.
Right.
And then Devontae Smith's probably going to catch like a 40-yard ball.
He's probably gonna head tops.
I don't think this game's close. It's Eagles. Go Phillies too.
Go Philly. The Cowboys fan.
Phillies.
Bro. It's October, man.
Phillies. October ball.
All right, next up.
Skull.
Here we go.
Skull,
Minnesota
baby.
Vikings hosting the Kansas City Chiefs. 3-1 Chiefs, 1-3 Vikings. Vikings got off the schneid last week. Got a win.
To the Panthers.
And they were
My
down
lock
10-0.
hit, baby. I'm back on track. 1-3.
Kirk Cousins got murdered on that pick six. He got lit up.
He's so bad.
Vikings are +5.5 at home. Cody, where you going?
I'm going with the Vikings plus 5.5 here. Mahomes just hasn't really looked great. I'm not saying he's not great because he's obviously the best, but he just hasn't looked great. 2 picks against the Jets. He's not going to be playing as tough of a defense this week, obviously. But the Vikings are at home in the dome. I'll give them a shot. Give me the Vikings.
Dude, arguably the worst defense in the league.
Yep.
Like, arguably.
Yeah.
This game screams offensive shootout to me. But I'm going to take the Vikings high-octane offense in this one.
Dude.
Give me the Vikings. Justin Jefferson, no one in the Chiefs is going to cover him. Kirk's been on point so far this year. The defense hasn't helped him out at all, but let's go. Give me the Vikings score.
Yeah, the Vikings, once again, goofy-ass team. They don't know how to win games. Kirk Cousins, he's a veteran, and he makes rookie mistakes all the time. He doesn't know how to throw the football. Justin Jefferson is one of the only lights on this team. Their defense sucks. But I'm going to go with the Vikings plus 5.5. I think it's a great spot for the Skull Men, the Purple Men. I think it's a great spot for them. Mahomes hasn't looked great. He threw, 2 picks last game?
Should have been 3, bro.
Yeah,
the Zebras, the fucking Zebras, man.
I love it. I fucking love it. All the money's on the Chiefs. And the Purple Men are going to start winning games now. Let's go, baby.
Make it the Purple People Eaters.
The Purple People Eaters.
All right. Zach and I, in just over a month's time, will be in Minneapolis to watch these Vikings in person.
Vikings Bears.
Against the Bears.
Against Justin Fields.
Against Justin Fields.
I hope
So much coin will be put
I
on
hope they win that game for you. If you fall out there and they lose to the Bears.
Yeah, straight.
This is a storm because I'm taking the Vikings. I love the Vikings in this swap. I actually am taking the Vikings to win this game outright. The Chiefs, if we recall the last year, flashback to when they played the Colts, they lost outright to the Colts.
in the dome.
The Chiefs.
What did the Vikings do to the Colts?
They came back 33-0. The Chiefs have games where they lose to teams that they really shouldn't, and the Vikings are really not as bad as 1-3. And I think this is getting 5.5. I think they'll cover, and I think they win outright, take the points. But I think this is going to be a good game that the Vikings pull out. They won so many close games last year. They're struggling in one-possession games this year. I think they get one against a really good
They will
Chiefs
win this
team.
game.
Vikings, storm.
Mahomo.
Byron Murphy Jr., shut your mouth, bro. Don't talk shit about Kelsey.
Exactly.
Play some fucking defense.
Wait, he did?
Bro.
And
Play
Taylor
some fucking
Swift,
defense.
if you're
Did
there.
you hear he said some shit about Kelsey?
Yeah, he was talking shit. He said he's going to chirp Kelsey about, Taylor Swift. Travis Kelsey, bro. He's going to chirp him. Who is Byron Murphy Jr.?
Nobody knows.
Who is that, bro?
Nobody knows.
Holy shit.
All right, next
Cam
up.
Bynum's my guy, though. He commented on my Instagram post.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah, do it again. Do it again this year.
All right, next up, we got the New York Jets 1-3 at the Denver Broncos 1-3. Russell Wilson was a big part of my $7,000 winnings weekend. So shout out the GOAT.
That's storybook.
He is hosting the Jets here. Zach Wilson looked competent, and if you were an alien from Mars and touched down for that Jets-Chiefs game, you'd be like, this Zach Wilson guy is better than Patrick Mahomes. He's like the best quarterback. He's really good.
He did look
It's because Rodgers was there. He gave him the fucking ayahuasca. He got him all drugged up.
I'm a little loopy in the
Bro was
locker.
on shrooms that whole game.
I'm taking the Broncos in this spot. I keep taking the Broncos. I don't really want to be. They didn't cover last week, even though they won. I had a money line. They didn't cover by half a point. But I'm going to take them 2.5 this week at home. I'm just trusting my guy, Russell Wilson. Show up.
Yeah, I actually love the Broncos here. I love it. I mean, Zach Wilson just played very well, and I think that sets this game up perfectly. I really don't think he's good. He had one good game. He looked really good. But I think that's what's going to draw everybody in on the Jets here. I love the fucking Broncos here, minus 2.5. Danger, Russ.
I'm going to start off by saying, if I'm betting anything in this game, for you bettors out there, I'm taking the under in this game.
Yeah.
100%. I will say this, though. I like the Jets in this game. Yeah. Zach Wilson, the way he performed against Pat Mahomes on primetime, the way he played, he's playing the Broncos defense, who Justin Fields, who's been playing trash all year.
Them up.
Look what he did.
Bro, that was only because I had one more leg in a parlay, and it was Chiefs minus 2.5. That's the only reason the Jets came back. You know what I'm saying? Imagine I had the Jets, bro. Imagine I had the Jets on primetime. They were down 17-0, dude.
So, yeah.
Had to make
sweat. I love the Jets here. I think Zach Wilson has a great. I'm not saying a great game, but I think it's a very good game against suspects.
Good enough.
Suspects Broncos defense.
Oh, if you know, you know.
Yeah.
Suspects Broncos defense. Garrett Wilson.
So sick.
Anytime touchdown. Hammer it.
Yes, dude. He's so raw.
Garrett Wilson did look good.
He
was
looked
getting
really
open,
good.
catching everything, every target.
His hands,
You
bro.
think anyone in Denver's going to guard him?
No.
Bro, I want to see Olave on the Jets, dude.
Yeah,
I really do.
I wonder who Cody's taking.
I'm taking the Jets. It's always the Jets. Where's my guy? Stu Fighter? Jets. We love the Jets, man. They're flying over to Denver. The Jets are flying through.
Jonas, bonus, cojones, Jets.
Oh, Jones, too. Shout out Jones, bro. We're going to get some poker.
Broncos,
We need some poker, man. But, yeah, we're going to take the Jets here, man. It's Zach Wilson, versus Russell Wilson. You take the superior quarterback.
The Wilson.
That's what you do.
Crazy.
I'm on the Broncos, Squeevy.
All right.
They're going to get fucking shit on.
All right, next up, Sunday Night Football, probably the best game of the year so far. The Dallas Cowboys heading into San Francisco to take on the 4-0. I fucking hate them. San Francisco 49ers. Niners minus 3.5. I'm going to start over here, actually. I hate the 49ers with every bone in my body, but I'm going to lay the 3.5 points here. No offense, Cody.
Yeah.
Brock Purdy is not that great. I still believe that, but he doesn't have to be. This offense is loaded.
I think he's pretty good.
I know people are starting to say like Brock Purdy's like good.
He's 12-0, brother.
He's good.
He's 12.
He's 12-0.
I'm sorry.
He's 12-0.
He's never lost a regular season game, man. He's good.
I'll take the Niners. I hope they lose. I'll take the Niners minus 3.5. I'm not going to bet this game probably even.
Yeah, this is really easy for me. I mean, Niners minus 3.5. I think it's a touchdown win. Dak in these big spots, he always chokes. And I feel like this is a huge spot. Huge spot. So I think it's really easy. Brock Purdy, minus 3.5. McCaffrey, 8 touchdowns this week. Double the 4. 8 touchdowns.
Give him 8.
McCaffrey.
I'm also all in on San Fran this game. Should be a good game. San Fran at home. Brock Purdy undefeated. I mean, I don't think there's much more to be said about what San Fran's been doing overall. And I also think Jerry Jones is putting the Cowboys in a hole by talking right now. What he's saying, this is a big Super Bowl test for us. We got to beat the Niners. Like, it's a big Super Bowl. I mean,
that's every year.
I think he's already putting too much pressure on the.
That's every year. I feel like that's every year.
I think San Fran.
When does Jerry Jones never? But
he loves. You know
what
he loves?
He loves
attention.
Bro.
He loves attention.
He loves.
Maybe
he loves
he's
turf
the problem.
Too. Jerry Jones loves turf.
He loves turf.
We'll get into that later. Everybody knows where I'm going, man. We gave Belichick the 35 piece last week. Worst loss ever, whatever. But
Bella choke?
Bella choke. That's next year. That's next year when they get Caleb Williams and he's back. Caleb Williams, Marvin Harrison when the Patriots tank. Besides the fact, though, we're gonna go with the Cowboys plus 3.5. I'm a lone wolf. I feel actually pretty good about this because the Cowboys will probably lose this game by 3. So I feel pretty good about this.
Right,
one. You know what I mean? I'm not too mad. So I'll take the Cowboys.
All right, we're gonna finish up here.
Sprinkle the money line, though. Honestly, maybe.
Maybe sprinkle.
I don't know. Dak seemed pretty mad in that press conference when somebody asked him that question. He seemed pretty mad. I don't know. I mean, I don't really like Dak, but he looked mad.
Fucking put 100 on it.
I mean, I'll probably have more money.
Dak pick, lock it in.
I'll have a lot of money on that game.
Dak over half.
And I'll probably lose all of it too. Yeah.
All right, we're finishing up here. Monday Night Football in Vegas. Packers 2-2 going to Las Vegas. I don't know if Garoppolo's back or not. That's why it's concerning because everybody's saying it's easy. Raiders are plus 1.5. I'm actually going to start again. I really like the Packers in this spot. I know it's easy. But how am I taking the Raiders getting 1.5? I'm taking Jordan Love. I like Jordan Love. I've said it all along. Packers minus 1.5 under the lights.
Yeah, 3-1 ATS minus 1.5 Packers. Very simple. If AJ McConnell starts. Aiden, whatever. You see, it doesn't matter.
We don't even know his name.
AJ McCarron.
Actually, his name doesn't even matter.
Aiden, Alex,
it's irrelevant.
Colton, Nate. It doesn't matter. This might be a blowout. Packers minus 1.5.
Yeah, I'm all over the Packers. I love the Packers here.
Oh, this is why
Jordan Love.
So
but if Jimmy G, the best game manager, plays, it might be close. No.
If Garoppolo is back, it will be close, but I'm just going to assume it's 8-0 Schmonnel,
really?
So I'm going to go with the Packers here.
And Tay's banged up, too. I don't like... This is a bad spot.
Feel the love.
Honestly, if Tay was fully healthy and he was feeling it, I'm
going to tell you guys something right now. Hear me out, please.
Oh, my God. It's going to the Raiders.
Dude, how can you take the Packers here? You have to take the Raiders.
Why?
Devontae Adams' revenge game against that front office?
Fuck.
Oh my gosh. Give me his fantasy points. Give me all the overs.
He's banged
Aiden
up.
McConnell in the second half. Listen to this. They got that connection.
He just kept throwing to him, yeah.
He kept throwing to him third or fourth quarter, and they brought them back against the Chargers. This game is a big summer blowout. Out in Vegas, man. It's done. It's done, bro.
Yeah.
Jordan Love... Done. That's it. Give me Aiden McConnell, Jimmy G, fucking throw McDaniels in there. They win. Devontae Adams, 400 yards, 4 touchdowns, 20 catches.
All right.
Walk it in.
I like it. All right, that brings us to locks of the week. As we said earlier in the show, I'm 3-1 in locks. Nate although he's been gypped twice, is 2-2 in locks.
very clear, yeah.
And Cody and Zach both got their first lock win. They're 1-3, so hopefully they're trending up.
Hopefully.
I will open up with Nate Dogg. Who do you like? Lock.
My lock of the week. Through 5 weeks now, well, this being the 5th week, I haven't chosen my team yet. But my lock of the week this week is the Pittsburgh Steelers, home against the Baltimore Ravens.
Plus 3.5. All right. Nothing else to say. Just Steelers. That's
Lock
simple.
it in.
That's simple.
Lock it in.
All right, Zach.
Lamar's it's okay that you don't play well against us, and we're at home. I'll take it.
I'm going to go with the game that was the easiest to pick for me, and that is the 49ers. I mean, I think it's going to be a simple touchdown win. Don't overthink it. I mean, the 49ers are a way better team. Dak chokes in these spots. I'm telling you, he chokes in these spots. What does he choke on? He chokes on the moment. He chokes on the light. He chokes on Brock Purdy's minus 3.5. 7-point win for the Niners. McCaffrey 8 touchdowns. No, 5, 4, 3. That's the number.
Cody, I'll wrap it up. Where are you going?
Give me Joe Burr, Joe Shiesty, and the Bengals minus 3.
He always has the weirdest locks.
Everybody
I said I really like it too. I said I really
Cardinals, man, and the Bengals look so bad. They look so bad. Why are they favored? But you look at the quarterback.
They're not favored.
No, why are the Bengals favored? It doesn't make sense.
Well, they're playing
They're minus 3, bro.
Yeah, but
the Bengals are 1-3 and they look horrible.
Okay, fair.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, maybe they should. T. Higgins is out as well. He's missing 1 week. They said.
Is Burrow even playing?
Yeah. I mean, he's questionable. He's been questionable every week he plays. Yeah. He's so sick. But
I feel like
he should. I'm taking the Bengals, man. Jamar Chase was very angry. I think he has a big day, over 100 yards against the secondary. Ugh, it's gonna be gross. Probably 10 catches, 110, 2 touchdowns.
I'll wrap up here. You want to win some of this? You want to win some coin?
Are you going to say the Patriots?
I have a bad... No. Right. I won Patriot lock, though.
Oh, he's going...
You're going with the Broncos.
No. Packers! It's all Packers! Monday Night Football. It's scary. It's scary.
Bro, they look so bad.
I'm going to be honest. It's scary.
It is scary.
The Raiders, Devontae Adams is scary.
No, I love it.
And I like doing the whole, this is too easy, I'm not taking it. The Packers are winning this game by at least 2 points, and probably a heck of a lot more. Jordan Love, don't do me dirty. I've been good in locks. Give me a 4th lock win. Jordan Love, please. Or else I may hate you. No, Dynasty quarterback can't hate you, but please. All right, next up we got Fantasy Players of the Week. Last week was bad across the board. Usually I've been the only one bad in Fantasy Players. I took Brandon Cooks. He got 6.7. Jerry Jeudy for Zach got 8.2.
That's not good.
Raheem Mostert for Cody only got 5.5, and then Adam Thielen 15.2. The best performer.
You don't go with the obvious guys.
Nate Dogg.
Adam Thielen.
I'll start here. I'm gonna go Jalen Warren. Steeler against the Ravens. He's about nothing crazy. I'm thinking like 14 to 18 points. I think he has a decent week. I think he's a flex spot starter here. I will go. He might pop off for even more than that. I think Najee Harris is just so bad.
And slow.
He's just so slow. Look for Jalen Warren to have a good week against Baltimore.